Ethan wrenched the skiff's crumpled hatch open. Shards of crystal hull sliced his gloves. Inside, Princess Kiri whimpered, her tiny frame pinned under a collapsed console. Her breathing mask hissed leaks. He yanked the tape from his tool belt. "Hold still, kid." 3 loops sealed the cracks, her wide eyes locked on his. Golden slits in violet skin, alive. Ethan sliced his harness straps. He bound Kiri chest to chest against his vac suit. She weighed like a toolbox. Light. The crash site's beacon pinged faint. 40 miles over jagged riftstone to the ridge relay. Death march. He stepped into the howling wind. Blistered feet burned from yesterday's hike. Rationed his canteen to sips. Kiri stirred. He pressed the last electrolyte pack to her mask intake. She sucked it dry. Night fell. Glowing eyes circled. Pack stalkers. Razor-fanged shadows. One lunged. Ethan fired his flare gun. The beast yelped, blinded. Another leaped. He smashed its skull with a fist-sized rock. Bones crunched. Kiri clutched his suit. He kept walking. Muscles screamed. Dawn crested the ridge. Shouts echoed from patrol skimmers. Captain Relton dropped beside him, rifle raised. "Human, you carried the air." Ethan lowered Kiri into waiting arms. "She's breathing. Get her to her mother." Relton's mandibles clicked shock. "Impossible. No one survives that trail." The Queen's shuttle screamed in, but armored guards leveled weapons at Ethan. High Regent Voke sneered from the ramp. "Seize the off-worlder. Protocol demands he bonds, or dies." Rifle snapped up. Captain Reltan's squad encircled Ethan, red targeting dots dancing across his vac-suit and Kiri's tiny form. Off-worlder, set the air down. Now. Kiri's golden-slitted eyes snapped wide. Her clawed hands dug into Ethan's harness. She whimpered, violet skin paling against his chest. She wouldn't let go. Ethan tightened his grip. Blistered feet throbbed on the con station deck. No strangers touch her first. Medic team. Scanners on her vitals. Then we talk. Reltan's mandibles flexed. "You broke Imperial seal. Armed intruder, drop her." Ethan held firm. Minutes dragged. Skimmers howled outside. The Queen's shuttle scorched down, ramp slamming open. Cyalin's medics swarmed in, robes flowing. Scanners humming. "Biometrics match," the lead tech barked, waving a pad. "Crash survivor. Riftstone trek confirmed. Human vitals synced to her dehydration curve." He carried her, all 40 miles. Kiri cooed, nuzzling Ethan's neck. Her grip eased a fraction. Reltan lowered his rifle a notch. Impossible. No Zaelith endures that trail unladen. Cylin stepped forward, her regal crest flaring, golden eyes locked on Ethan. "Release my daughter, human. You've proven enough." Ethan knelt slow, his vision blurred. Kiri peeled free into her mother's arms, but twisted back, reaching. He nodded once. "She's yours." Legs buckled. Darkness rushed. Rifles jerked up again as Ethan hit the deck. High Regent Voke's voice cut sharp from the ramp. "Seize him. Protocol binds the savior, or ends him." Queen Xylen's voice sliced the chaos. "Stand down, Voke. Attic priority. Confine him to the Amber Suite. No cell." Reltan's guards hauled Ethan upright. His world spun, blistered feet screaming, ribs grinding. They dragged him through shuttle bays into a palace lift. Marble halls blurred past. Doors hissed open to a vaulted chamber. Silken cushions, glow orbs, a platter of steaming nutrient paste. "Rest," Reltan growled, mandibles clicking. "The Queen judges tomorrow." 2 guards posted at the archway, rifles humming. Ethan collapsed onto the bed. Sleep claimed him. Dawn filters woke him. A chime sounded. Cylin entered alone, crest low in deference. Golden eyes scanned his bandages. "You carried my daughter across the riftstone. 40 miles. No Zaelith survives half that unladen."
"Thank you, Ethan Cole."
He sat up, wincing. Just a hike. She needed water, food. Got her here. High Regent Voke burst in behind her, robes swirling. "Life Dead invokes the 3rd vow, Majesty. Name him Royal Consort. Bind the savior to throne and bloodline. Or succession fractures." Cylin's claws flexed. "We verify first." She tapped a wrist pad. Holologs flickered. Crash data synced to his dehydration scars. Trek biometrics matching Kiri's pulse. Truth. Ethan waved it off. No titles. "Fix me a shuttle home." Earthside mechanics wait. Vok's spines flared. He rejects. Optics shatter. Air bonds to a fleeing alien. Court revolts. Silen's gaze hardened on Ethan. You'd abandon her now? Ethan's hand shot out, slamming the disguised tech against the nursery bulkhead. The intruder's tool clattered. Lock bypassed. Too late. Ethan twisted the arm, pinning him before the posted guard blinked. Curie squeaked from her cradle. Ethan scooped her, blankets and all, and rolled behind the med cart. Footsteps pounded. 3 figures in guard livery burst in, stun rods humming. Not Reltan's men. Spines too rigid. Eyes too hungry. He wedged the door with a loose panel. Hand signals flashed to the real sentry. Flank left, hold. The guard nodded. Rifle up. Ethan yanked a fire extinguisher free, blasting the lead attacker. Foam exploded. Blinding mandibles. The figure choked. Rod dropping. Ethan pounced, stripping cable from the wall panel. Zip-tied wrists. Tight mechanic's knot. Second attacker lunged. Ethan sidestepped, tripped him into the foam slick. Third bolted for the cradle. Empty now. Princess safe, Ethan growled. Curie clutched to his chest. He waved the guard forward. Clear the hall. Silene appeared at the hatch. Claws out, golden eyes wide. Ethan! No time. He grabbed her arm, propelled them into the service corridor. Pipes hissed overhead. Curie cooed against his neck, tiny claws gripping his bandage. They spilled into the command bunker. Vok whirled from the console, spines flaring. Intruders? Ow! Lock it down, Ethan snapped, shoving Curie into Silene's arms. Now! Or they hit again from vents. Vok's claws hovered. Ethan met his gaze, unblinking. Alarms wailed outside. Closer. Silene slammed the console. Full lockdown. Reltan, drag those assassins to the Grand Hall. Convene the court. Now. Alarms cut sharp. Vok's spines twitched. Ethan ignored him, checked Curie's blankets. The child gripped his finger. Eyes bright, hours blurred. Guards hauled the foam-slick prisoners into the vaulted hall. Crystal chandeliers hummed. Nobles packed the tiers, mandibles clicking. Reltan chained the attackers center stage. Silene ascended the dais. Curie cradled close. Ethan flanked her, tool belt still grimed. These curs struck for Vok's faction, Silene declared. Claws flashed evidence, etched orders, faction seals. Gasps rippled. Vok surged forward. Bind the human to our law, marriage or exile. Ethan stepped up. Third way, voices hushed. Public guardianship oath. I protect Curie. No throne grab. No chains. Silene's gaze locked his. Golden eyes narrowed, then softened. Accepted. By right, you are protector consort. Title holds till Curie consents at age. Crowd buzzed. Vok hissed. Ethan knelt before the dais. I swear, guard her life, honor your realm, yield if she bids. Words echoed, ancient tones binding. He rose, took Curie's tiny hand. She chirped, claws tickling. Silene stepped beside him, spine straight. Object? Her voice dared the silence. None spoke. Reltan saluted. Vok seethed, retreating. Ethan squeezed Curie's hand. The queen's tail brushed his leg, claim staked, throne remade.